Hello friends, welcome back for the final match between none other than Clem, Le Baguette from France versus Scarlett, the Queen of Blades, also known as the Korean Kryptonite. She's amazing, Clem is amazing. We had 3 intensive matches, and like usual, we are going to see what is going to happen in the final match. So far standard opening, we have an SUV building a supply depot, while Scarlett is sending her overlords to scout and to have a better awareness of the map. The first 3 matches were very intensive. We have no idea until up to the end who is going to win. This is a 20 minutes long match. So I have a strong feeling that this is going to be the same. I haven't watched the game. I enjoy watching together with you. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe and let's see who is going to win. A raffinery and the standard opening with the barracks to create a wall off in case of a rush. Scarlett already has the second hatchery and is going to take a couple of minutes until action is going to start. The SUV is also searching for any shenanigans. Maybe a proxy hatchery. Who knows? Now we have here a Reaper. The Reaper are very good for scouting, trying to prevent some of the minerals, trying to see if he is going to be able to kill some of the drones. Spawning pole already put in place in order to prevent a non-stop circling around. And now here we have the command center for the Terran units. The command centers cost like 400 minerals, while for Zerg it costs a hatchery 300 plus 50 for the drone. Scarlett likes to expand a lot. It's very good both in macro and in micro. And Clem is a sensational Terran player. He is able to play with any race. He is one of the first and only pro StarCraft players that went to a tournament and just click random instead of using a specific race. He just went random. Now he's focused more on Terran, but being awesome, he is able to create a lot of counterattacks, attacks, and the Reaper is here and outmacroing his opponent. Already the third hatchery, so Scarlett is really trying to make sure her economy is going to be great. The more you have, the better your chances is to have a better army and to win. In terms of resources, in terms of everything, like in real life, money are of the issue. The Reaper is trying to solve anything, but only 1 kill, probably a Zerling. He's circling around trying to take some of the APM from Scarlett. And in the Terran base we have the standard factory with 2 Hellions, very good for harassing. This is how much they spend, pretty equal so far. And this is the money they have invested in active forces. 3 Queens, they are perfect for spreading creep in all directions and also to keep on guard. Is he going to be able to kill that Cryptomore? No, not in time. It's too good for this. This overlord is to provide vision. The Hellions are going to try their best to kill some of the Cryptomores, maybe some juicy drones. Impossible. Scarlett is everywhere. She's too good. She has 2 Queens here, 2 Queens here. So she's making sure to protect both her flanks. The Hellions are trying. I have to go back. 2 more friends are joining. It's also a game of numbers. The more the better. The merrier, as they say in English. Are they going to achieve anything? Nothing so far. These are the mules that are supplying more minerals. They are energy-based robots that fly from the sky with dropships apparently. Alien technology for us, despite the fact that we're talking about Terran units. The Reaper to full health. And we are waiting here for an opportunity. Are we going to achieve anything? Obviously, if it's a 20 minutes long game, we're not going to win it. And now we have something that Clem is well known for. Medivac drops. So probably the aliens are going to act as a distraction. And the Medivac drop is going to just bring the soldiers closer to the front line. Killing some of the cryptomorphs. And now we have the aliens into Hellbat mode. This is more efficient, especially when it has to deal with Zerglings, but we are way slower. In terms of army, we are pretty equal. You have to go back, you have to respect the queens. You have 7 queens. They have a lot of transfusion, and look at her go. The more cryptomorphs, the more you have, the better. You have map awareness, and your units move faster. Now we are injecting health into the hatchery. Zerg units and structures can recover over time, because this is their power, while Protoss is having shield regenerating, and the Terran units have these medevacs that with their beam restore the health of their units. So more you have, the more chances it is for your units to survive. 2 Widow Mines, trying to see what they can do, trying to bait a little bit the Zerg into this choke point between these 2 cliffs. The second Widow Mine is borrowed. Pascal is too good for this. She's not going to fall, obviously. Another Marine, but... And now Clem is trying to kill some of the crypto more successfully. And to see if he can finish the hatchery. Is he going to be able? No. It was a valiant effort, but no. And now he also have banelings. That was a good detonation as well. And while this is happening, the Marines are trying to continue the attack. But now Clem has to retreat. These 2 are very good. All by themselves on the cliff. Non-stop action, as I promised. You can see the Marine going to the front line, to the mid grinder in a line. Now strategical regrouping. And if you first do not succeed, try again. Killing Overlord is extremely annoying. Can supply block the Zerg. When you find yourself surrounded, the Medivac is here to help. The Queens took care of Jimmy and Paul, these 2 Marines that were here on the cliff. The sensor tower is excellent, providing a lot of vision and early warning for the Terran. Look at them walking. Steam was used. And again, some of the cryptomorphs. You have to respect Scarlett. Her creep spread is amazing. I've told you in previous videos, for those of you that are new to my channel, Scarlett is the, if not the best, at least the most well-known esports player. But in my opinion, she's the best. She's the only female that was able to compete and win in a major pro tournament. So girls, if you are watching this, do not think that only boys can play. Look at Scarlett. She's making everything seem so easy. She started playing during when she was young in school. Now everyone knows her. Doesn't matter if you're in Korea, Europe, Asia, America. Excellent engagement, non-stop action. And now look. That was a great special effect. It's very hard to surround the Terran units when they can just evacuate immediately. And while this is happening, here we have the train of Widow mines. Excellent detonation on the Widow mines. Now you see army, in terms of army, LiquidClem has an advantage. It's also about the skills. And Scarlett can resist an attack. The Overseer is here to provide the vision of the Widow mines. Non-stop action. This is why I like to cast. This is why I like to enjoy pro StarCraft 2 games. And the medivacs have a boost, so during a game you can immediately not only evacuate, but can be in the opposite side of the map. This is why the creep spread is so important. Allows the Zerg to keep pace with the Terran. A non-stop action. Look at the units going to the meat grinder. And a huge amount of Widow mines. In terms of minerals and gas, we are pretty even. When you see more minerals, that means some mules were dropped. Here is the spending in terms of the economy, army value. Scarlett spent a little bit more. She has a good army, but so do Clem. Clearing some of the creep as well as preventing Scarlett from attacking. Another army going into the opposite direction, but Scarlett is ready. She already has some units. And while the Zerg army is attacking on the right, the Terran is attacking on the left. Now going back to the safety of the sensor towers. Citadels are good because they have a lot of range. They can shoot from a distance. So you try to retreat, but they are able to catch with you. A lot of Marauders. Clem is bio heavy. Marauders are excellent because they can soak a lot of damage. So Terran, most of the pro players prefer bio. Mech is too immobile. Like you can have a lot of Thors, you can have a lot of other units, but like tanks, liberators, but they're not that fast. And you need the mobility of the bio if you are playing the Zerg. Ghost already in the mix. They have a very cool ability, sniping. So ideally is to kill the overseers from a distance, and your mines become, Widow mines become even more deadly. Two medivacs full of units. We are going to attempt a drop. And while this is happening, another command center. Non-stop action, as I promised. Thank you, Clem. Thank you, Scarlett. And now the drop inside the mineral lines. Trying to kill this hatchery. So Clem tried to kill this hatchery. Good detonation. It's like his 5th attempt. But the hatchery is not going to die. And while this is happening, excellent game. You hear the sound of the sniping. Here are the units in production. The tab is full. And now basically you have a map split scenario. Clem has the upper side of the map, while Scarlett has the lower side of the map. Great detonation. Widow mines can also have friendly fire, so it's like a double sword weapon. Yeah, you can snipe, but there's always going to be an overseer. And while this is happening, we have another confrontation here in the bottom right corner, and the hatchery was denied. Plus an extra bonus, a liberator, just for good measure. The overseer is here relaxing, and Scarlett now it's blocked. She needs more overseers and overlords. And a huge counterattack. Scarlett is finally going into action. Lurkers are deadly. Look the spines, how cool they are. Plus liberators. Clement's in big problem. Mortal danger. Scans are not cheap. That means less minerals. This orbital command center, if not uplifted, is going to die. Liberators ghosts. Yeah, Clem is going to survive. Excellent defense from the French. In terms of income, Clem has an advantage. But Scarlett is not that behind. Look at them walking. 1, 2, 3, 4 ghosts. Plus the liberator. It looks so awesome. Look at them. But now we have investors. Non-stop action. In terms of army value, Clem has a better value. I will just enjoy this. I know this game for 20 years. It was the first time I was in front of a computer and I saw StarCraft 1 and I was like, wow. And 20 years later, StarCraft 2 is still one of the best, if not the most amazing game there was, there will be. The hatchery is surviving, and while this is happening, Scarlett realized she has no chance. Congratulations, Clem. Thank you, Scarlett. See you next time, guys. Remember to subscribe.